Hi, everyone. I just wanted to touch base. I know Father John has been doing a great job in keeping in touch with all the parishioners and the videos that he's been putting forth on the St. Mark Parish site. Um, I think it's important that we all try to stay in touch with each other somehow. I know because of circumstances, obviously, we've been pulled apart. And I just wanted to hope, say that to everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. And Sue and I are quarantined, so to speak. I mean, we're not, we don't have any symptoms or anything like that. Everything seems fine, but um, it's tough being separate, and yet there is a way to still be together separately, so to speak. Um, all I know is it seemed really odd to have, I mean, it's such a strange time in our church to not be able to have community masses again, which we never even thought too much about. You just went to mass on Sunday, and that was kind of it. And there's an old saying, you don't know what you have until you lose it. And that's so true in this case. We've lost the ability to actually attend Mass, although we can do it online and do spiritual communion, which is wonderful, but it's definitely not the same as receiving the body and blood of Christ into ourselves, into our hearts, and into our souls. Um, this weekend, and as we get closer to Easter, it gets a little bit tougher because significant things are happening that can't happen the way it used to happen. We're coming up to this, which would have been the last scrutiny this weekend for the people in our CIA and the elect. And then very soon will be Holy Week, and Holy Week is going to be very, very different than we're used to having Holy Week. Again, we won't be able to be in our community together. Um, I missed the sign of peace. I'm sure you you know that. And just being together, just seeing each other. It's very difficult, and again, you don't know what you have until you lose it. And I really feel a sense of loss, but yet I feel a sense of hope. This is really maybe a little bit of a time where we can just reflect and think, this really is important. This isn't just fulfilling an obligation on Sunday. This is worshiping God. This is receiving Jesus in the Eucharist. This is being with our brothers and sisters who have share our beliefs. And I think a lot of you have been forced to homeschool, and well, you've all been forced to homeschool, I guess. And I know my daughter, one of my daughters, well, I have two daughters who are teachers now, and one of them put a video on her Facebook page about a week or so ago saying about this homeschooling stuff is not a joke. She said she is a certified teacher, teaches second graders, and she commented on how much better her second grade class, who was, not family, listen to her than her own children do, and how hard it is to keep her kids focused on what's going on with lessons, and how you really have to be fluid and move with what things are going on, what's happening in family life, in addition to teaching them their lessons. But I think it's really kind of a blessing because we can actually take this time to be family when so often our families have been pulled apart because of all the commitments we have. Most people, or many people, have to work. Husband and wife both work. So mom and dad are away all day long. We have to worry about childcare. We have to worry about the school system and where our kids go to school. And this is a time where we actually have our own children under our control. And it's a good time to be able to teach them the things that are of values to us, not what society values. So it's a great way. It might be God just calling us all together as family to let's get things back in order, get things back on track. Let's be Catholic. Let's teach our kids what it means to be Catholic. Let's show our kids how to be Catholic. Just a lot of things have been going through my mind, and I thought I just wanted to touch base with my parish family. You know by now how much I miss all the hugs, even from the guys. I miss watching you all come out of Mass on Sunday and spinning my little girls around in the little twirl that I do with them when I can grab their hand if they don't run away from me. Uh, it's just something that's so important, and it's so important for us to grow as family. So let's remember each other in prayer. Let's watch our masses online. Let's pray for each other all the time. And let's take this time to make it a time of good value, a time where we can really be family to our own family, who are physical family to us, but be family to each other by reaching out, making a call. How you doing? If you're friends on Facebook, touch base with your parish friends. Just remember what we have to do is to do what we need to do to get rid of this virus, whatever it takes, and be not afraid. Love the Lord and let Him take care of the rest. Thanks, and I hope to see you real soon. I love you all.